What's up, family? It's your boy, the Urban Sports Guru. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kick it to y'all right now about tonight's Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel a bit cheated. And I'm gonna tell you why I feel a bit cheated. Because Chris Paul's not gonna be there, and because Chris Paul's not gonna be there, it's like almost like once again. And I'm a Golden State fan, people. Don't get this fucked up. I am a Golden State fan. But once again, Golden State is almost getting somewhat of a free pass because Chris Paul is hurt. So now it's almost Game 6 was already mandatory, but his absence just makes it almost guaranteed to the point. I mean, nothing against James Harden, but the way he's been playing, the way they've been doing him, I don't see him going inside of Houston with Chris Paul. As I said in my last video, I could see them going inside of Golden State. I'm sorry. Going inside of Oakland and getting that W. Going inside the Oracle. Because of the way they've been playing, the way they've been defending. The last two games, holding, nobody scored 100 points. But, I mean, I have to say that I just feel cheated. And now you got Game 7. What Chris Paul is going to be there for Game 7? I anticipate him being there, but is he going to be hobbled? Is it going to be 100% or anything close to 100%? These are very, very fair questions, and it's, I feel cheated. I've been getting a great series. I'm saying no bullshit. Like I said, they're going to have to go through the gauntlet, and we've been seeing the gauntlet. It's been going back and forth, like much how I wanted it. But it's like, now Chris Paul's injury, it changes things. I hope and I pray that Chris Paul they can do whatever is possible, put the hands of God on him to rehabilitate him for Game 7. Right now, it's all about Golden State, protecting home court tonight. Kevin Durant, you did your thing in the first half. You kept them in the game. Second half, you were MIA. I didn't focus too much on that because I wanted to give Houston their props, but I got to call a spade a spade. You were MIA in that second half, and particularly the fourth quarter. But moving forward, tonight's all about Golden State protecting home court. Draymond made a guarantee that now seems like prophecy because there's no Chris Paul. It's like, shit, if y'all lose tonight with no Chris Paul, that's pitiful. That's fucking pitiful. But I anticipate them to take care of business. Then we have Game 7 for all the marbles. Understand, people, you know what I'm saying? What I love is competition. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing the best over here against the best over there. Both people at their best, giving it a haul, and let's see where the chips fall. That's what the fuck I like. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like where things are so skewed in over one's favor. And Golden State, as much as I love Golden State, they got a pass last year against San Antonio. I wanted to see that series. Even though I give the favor to Golden State, I wanted to see that series. Against Cleveland, they got that with no Kyrie and no Kevin Love. I mean, these no fault of their own. You can kind of blame them for the Kawhi Leonard incident because you know what Jaja did. But nobody did any. There was nothing dirty on this behalf for Chris Paul. Nothing dirty on behalf of Chris Paul. Chris Paul's tender. He's always been tender. This ain't news. You know what I'm saying? This one injury-prone ass nigga. We all know this shit already. But I just feel a bit cheated, man. I just feel a bit cheated. I just hope everything gets back to normal so I can get the Game 7 that I want. So this way it's not, oh, Golden State only won because he was hurt. Golden State only won because he was 100%. Nah, I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. I want the best team to win. If it is Golden State, so be it. If it ain't Golden State, so be it. So the fuck be it. I just don't want no asterisks attached to this shit. You feel me? Y'all see where I'm coming from? I don't want none of that attached to this shit. I want to see the real champion because we all know if Golden State comes out of this healthy, they're going to be the champs because you already know LeBron don't want none of that smoke when it comes to Golden State. He don't want none of that smoke. He said it himself last year. It's not me being a hater. I'm just quoting the motherfucker. He don't want no smoke. He may be more inclined to let his gangster out against Houston. Maybe he feel he can intimidate James Harden. he ain't gonna intimidate Chris Paul. But with Chris Paul being hobbled a little bit, like I did in the video, was it last month? If you look down on my YouTube page, you will see the one where LeBron James got the big happy face. I said basically LeBron James would be happy for the simple fact of they match up better against Houston. They do match up better against Houston, but the way Houston's playing defense, I don't know. But I don't anticipate Houston playing that kind of defense without Chris Paul on the court. Chris Paul's a pit bull. Chris Paul gets everybody in line. Gets everybody lined up where they're supposed to line up, and he just orchestrates things perfectly from the point guard position defensively, where you don't really see that. You see that from a big. You see that from that kind of position. And when it comes to being the head coach of the defense, for someone to be able to do that from the point guard position defensively, I mean, that's just remarkable in my opinion. But tonight, like I said, I expect Golden State to protect home court, and it's all about Game 7. I'm looking forward to Game 7. You know what I'm saying? Holla at y'all later. It's your boy, Urban Sports Guru. Now.